Hey everyone, how's everyone doing tonight? This is Tabitha at Haystack Creations. I am working on some ephemera and I'm wanting to do some like little dangles, but I'm not wanting to use all beads. I am wanting to do like they're tiles, like a little bead towels. See? Pretty cute. You put your little hoe in it and put your little clip on it, and it can hang from a tag or whatever, but I do have a tag and we can do it so I can show you guys how it works. But there's one that I've done and I have some more that I want to work on. Let's do this one, I guess. All I'm going to do is I cut out my little images, any size that you want, and this is a 1-inch square is what I was after. You'll need some cardboard, and you just take your image and you lay it on your cardboard and you trace it. That's how I do it. You can use chipboard, but you need something, you know, kind of thick to kind of give it a towel look. So you get your little square, then you get your scissors, and you cut your square out. So you cut your little square out. You will need some, or I'm using Emboss It clear stamp, and then I'm also have some extra thick embossing powder, and I've poured it some in the cap. I'll show you what I'm going to be doing with it. First, you got to get your image on your little piece of cardboard. Yeah. As you all see, we are in mid-December and our holiday content is in full swing. Epiphany has never looked more festive. Got clogged up on me. I'm very proud. I'm sitting here watching the Hallmark Channel Christmas movies. Yes, I'm the one that's hooked on Christmas movies. So I love my Hallmark Channel. Okay, so I'm just going to stick my little image on there, and I'll probably have to go back and cut some of my cardboard off and redo it. But I want to get, needs to dry on there first. Okay, so there's one we got on our piece of cardboard. Let's get some more going here. Let's do another one. We'll do a pair. Fall embellishments is what I'm after. I got some Happy Mail to send out, so what better yet to get some little ephemeras, some pocket stuffers and stuff done. And I do not have any sharp scissors. Okay, so there's that one. But I thought this was really cute because they can dangle from anything. Book pages. Uh-oh, look at them. Turn that upside down. But just anything you can do a little dangle from. Okay, there's another one. But they go pretty fast. They're not hard to do. And we'll be using our heat gun. You know, that is for you two to figure out. All I know is that our readers should be so enchanted that they are rushing to plan their own Aspen Christmas. And that is why I picked both of you my two best writers. Because you two are wonderful, but you're skilled in different ways. And I know this may sound a little harsh, but I really need to figure out which one of you is my most valuable writer. Get this one done and then we'll start doing it. That other one will be pretty dry to where I can trim it. Where I can trim. Whichever one of you can piece that gets the most traffic to the site, then you are my most valuable writer. Let that one dry. And this was our first one, I think, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's get this one trimmed up.
Flight leaves 1 p.m. sharp.
Just
Please
trim
don't
it
be late. I don't care how many kittens need saving, Mr. Jenner.
to your liking.
Miss Hudson, I need to speak with you.
I guess okay, and then I'm going to ink around the edges because I like that dark look. I think it looks pretty cool.
Will you please stop it? Please.
I'm going to ink it really good.
Now, how are you doing?
Any color ink, just depends on what you're after.
I'm fine. No, really, I need to know, Jenna. It's only been, what, a month
But
since
I'm
you
wanting
and
it
Andrew broke up?
kind of dark.
I know how excited you were to meet him and his family for the holidays. Oh, no, everything's great. I'm happy. I just want to work. You know what I think? I think that
Okay.
it would be to meet someone new.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my, I've got a piece of, I didn't have any parchment paper down here, and I didn't have any tin foil, so I'm using a glassine bag as my work spot there. But you just take your image and you dab it onto your embossing pad. If you got the embossing marker, color it up, but you want to get it good and saturate it. And then you just dip it down into your embossing powder. Get it going, get it in there pretty good.
Fine by me.
Me too.
Tap it off, put it on here. I use the scissors or my tweezers to kind of hold it down. And then we're going to heat gun it until it gets clear. It'll start to bubble on you, and then you know that, it's good. And we'll probably do it a couple of times to give it the more three-dimensional kind of look. Okay, there's that one time. Now I'm just going to take it and flip it back over into my stuff while it's still kind of wet. This time. And then the next time I'm going to re-dab it in the ink. This time right here it kind of fills in the little craters that gets in it. I can see one right there. Just kind of move it around with your heat gun. Okay. Let it cool off for a little bit. But see how it's already looking? It already looks like a little tile. Okay, let it cool down just a little bit, and then we'll dip it.
Of course you put our seeds together.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Dip it on there. Get some more embossing powder on it. Put it back on there, and let's heat it again. Whoa, where my tweezers go, because that's going to get hot. And then I can see where if there's any little divots, little craters in it, and that last time right there, pretty much got it. It is going to drip over a little bit, but that's okay, because as soon as it cools down, we can kind of rub it off. But do you see it?
You are so not that complicated.
Isn't that cool?
Anytime.
I really like it. Let's do one more, and then we will put a hole in it and put a bulb pin in it or something. See what we can put in there to trim this one up.
What's that noise? What does that sound?
And let's ink it.
Are you afraid of flying?
But I think the walnut stain looks really good on the edge for a towel effect, and especially for fall. And you can decorate the backs up if you want. Put you some music notes or book page. I'm just doing it this way. But you can decorate it up any way you want to. So now let's see here. Let's get it into our ink pad. Saturate it pretty good. Shake up our little embossing powder there. Let's dip it in. Okay. And there's my tweezers. Keep forgetting. I won't forget if my fingers get hot, huh? But you can move it around. You'll see that whenever you're heating it up, it'll run. You just want to get it to where you can pick it up. Let's dip it again while it's still kind of wet. Shake it, tap it off. Put it back down. Okay, now we're going to have to let it cool a little bit before we put it on the ink pad. Because if not, you get prints. You don't want to get prints on it or smush it. It cools down pretty fast. Okay, just shake that up. Dip it in there. Now this should be our last little dip. Okay, here we go. Got it. Ooh, it's pretty. Isn't it pretty? Pretty, pretty. Okay, I'm going to do one more before we put it on a tag or put a hoe in it. Get it trimmed down. Our cardboard's a little bigger than I get it all crooked. Okay, there, got it. Add some more ink. How cute are these? I'm loving them. Okay, let's get some ink on it. Tap it off and let's try it again. Okay, let's dip it while it's still kind of hot. And do it again. I find that the 3 dips for me does good. You don't have to do that many, but I just kind of like the raised effect. Now it just needs to cool. And then we'll dip it in ink again. But I think they're so pretty. And of course it's cardboard, so they're not heavy. And you use any image, any picture. Okay. Shake that up a little bit. Get it on there good. Ah. And let's do it this last time. Oh yeah, pretty, pretty. I think it's pretty. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Let's poke a hose. Get my chomper out. Use whatever hole puncher you got. I put it on the smallest hole. And you just stick it in there. Oh, that one messed up. No, it didn't. I thought it did, but it didn't. I got it in the flyer, though. Let's do this one. I'll do it off the corner. They can dangle sideways, can't they? I'm pretty sure they can. There's your little hole in it. We'll do this one off the side. Yeah, that one kind of messed up. There's that one. See? Let's see. We get a tag. See how it's gonna look. And get a ball pen. Ball pens. Where are my ball pens? I'll get a black ball pen. But you can add beads to it, you know, too. You don't just have to have the just towels alone. But I am going to put me a big hole in this tag that I did. And I am going to put a grommet in it. Let me get one. I don't want it to pull away. And I should already have it set for. I already have it set. So put the little grommet in. Eyelet or whatever they're called. And there's that. So we got that in there. And let's see, we're going to use this one. Put it in there. How cute is that? Look. Now, of course, I've got to have a bow. So let me get this off. I've got to have a bow on my tag. Cannot not have a bow. So let's get that off there. Let me find some. I love using the raffia or raffia, whatever it's called, to make a bow. And plus, with it being fall, I think it looks really pretty because it makes it look like straw, like hay. I just double it up, and then I'm just going to tie me a bow. And I sit here and play with it till I get it the way I want it to look. It don't have to be real big. And you just pull it down, get it tight, pull it some more. Just your basic old bows. And then I just kind of pull it all apart. And then once I get it on my tag here, I'm going to hot glue it on my tag, probably. No, I'm not neither. Let's just tie it on there. So I undid my whole bow, all that work, just to undo it, but I want to put it in here. And tie it. Now let me tie my bow. Now let me try a bow. See if I can get it to work this way. Don't know. I might not like it like this. Nope, and I don't. But that's okay. We got some other ways here. Maybe we won't have a bow. I do like the bows though. Maybe I just fold some over. Whoa, I got a piece sticking out everywhere. Maybe we just fold it and just stick it through. And just have some little fuzzies. Kind of up on it. Let's see what that looks like. It looks a little hay, don't it? I think. Now let's put the little towel back on. And if I get my pen, I need to wear my glasses. Jeez. There we go. Isn't that cute? I just love it. How cute is that? For a little dangle. Like I said, on the book page or on whatever, but I just think it's so cute. Okay. All right. Well, that's all I wanted to show y'all. This one right here. No, I think it did. It kind of pulled away. I don't want that one no more. But here's those. But I just think it's adorable. You could probably put a couple in there. Couple. But I think that it's just different. And like I said, whoever, you know, gets the tag, or maybe I don't want to use this, I can use it as the dangle, and I got the tag plus I got the dangle. Or I can just use it just like this. But anyway, there we go. That is what I wanted to show you guys. There's the back. But that is what I wanted to show you guys. Little dangle towels. I guess that's what I'm going to call them. I don't know. I'm sure there are some of these out there on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, but YouTube. And I don't know what they're called, but I am calling them dangle towels. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And I might be back tomorrow with another one. Okay. Thank you, guys.